Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Striker, 3-3.
I'm going to run you over. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Hey, green.
Sky. Check 6 Sky.
They'll work for the first time here with Brown. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Great job.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Safe, safe, safe. Bang, 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 bang.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
On second down, Tua. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shoot for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
54.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Check 37. Check 37. Mike's 5-4. Go. Mike's 5-4.
Come on. Come on, D.
From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Championships, baby. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Being chased out left. Teammate Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it. Right now, I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels turning in their heads. And you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason when they emphasized ball security, and they're wondering why the message is
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Alden Smith, the former number 7 pick, gets the sack.
You. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Hey, man. Watch the boot. 57's the mic. Mike 57. It's been a long day for you. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
You're soft, baby.
They run it with Carson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
12, 12, 12. Hey, let's get in them holes.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Here I come!
On third and goal, Wilson. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Xavier Howard. Charles, I don't know what's going on in that defensive team meeting room, but they better keep it rolling. 3 picks last week, 2 here now in the first quarter.
Everyone talks about creating turnovers and getting takeaways, but until it gets put into action, it's just talk. Right now, it's in action and in a big way. Now they've got the receivers wondering if they have to turn around and play more defense instead of running routes trying to take the ball downfield.
On second down, it's Brown, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down.
Guys, it's game.
Black shot.
Let's go.
Faster.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now an open man, that's the tight end Gameeee. It's complete, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Spike 60.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gameeee. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
When I see Mike Gameeee make a catch, I'm reminded of his athletic ability and go back to the time we were leading up to the draft and showing his career highlights, including high school volleyball, where he appeared he was almost jumping over the net. I expect him to continue to grow in 2020, start to make progress in 2019. 5 touchdown catches and 570 total yards.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Yellow. 43 rail.
56 to Mike, boys, 56.
Ready, go.
On play action, here's Tua. Forced out to his left. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
Mike, 57. Hey, 57.
Slice, 97. Ready, go.
This is Gaskin on the carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Tua going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Yeah, baby.
Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
Ready.
6. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Striker. Checks. Hut. Hut.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. a 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Mike's fofo. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. 44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check, check.
From the gun, Wilson. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
44 is the Mike.
95, 95.
I smell fear in that offense.
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
44, 44.
To throw again, Wilson. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike.
Again, Wilson. He sets to fire deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Here we go. Here we go.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. They fake the handoff, now Tua. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. The Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Chris Petit! 44 is the Mike.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Look for signals.
44, Mike, 44.
Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain of 32 that time.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL.
Tempo. Good touch.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
The punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Mike 54. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Play action. Now it's Tua.
Any day.
Now a short one to Gesicki. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Watch the pass. Hey, alert 3.
Shovel, 38. Hey, red. Black Ultra.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts
Ready.
as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Mike's
Go red.
Mike's 54. Wild Bill.
Needle blue.
Joker.
Check smash. Ready. Go.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more?
That's caught inside the 20.
I'm going to show you, man.
He will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Myers connects on the PAT. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
57. Mike 57. I'm going to come back to you.
Red, cycle.
Come back to you. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. I got you.
Ready, go.
From the gun, it's Tua. Out to the right here to Wilson. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Yellow, go.
57, Mike 57. Let's go.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
All day, baby.
Striker, 3-3. Rail, yellow. On the ball.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Ready,
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
57's a Mike. 57's a Mike.
Tua, the final shot before half. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This one fielded at the 5.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
Tight end's right. We got three down.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They'll run it next play. It's Bryson. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey, boys, we got 4.
Let's go.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt, and it'll be Dolphin football.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Check.
Go.
Check. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Right back to Brown. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled
Let's go,
there.
baby.
16 yards, a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always
Watch out
think
now.
to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Ready up.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
10.
All day, defense.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And that'll
Let's go.
wind up
Let's do
moving
this.
the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Here we go. Set.
Watch for-
60 red.
I'm here.
60 red.
I'm here all day.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
Ready. Ready.
Tua sets up to pass it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play
That's
on
where
the
you belong.
football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to
Here
go
we go,
right back
here we
to
go.
him after the
Flip
last
left,
completion. But this
95.
time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
On 2nd down, it's Brown. And oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
All day.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're
You must
right.
be- you must
They
be
took
getting
out of
tired
their
of seeing
hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And the Dolphins are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
32.
They'll go again
Check,
from
check.
the
Watch
3
54.
here
Watch
on
55.
2nd and goal.
Striker.
The run. Sponge. 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 No, no, no.
Check the backer. Check the backer.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
This call down near the goal line. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
43
They'll
red.
wind up losing 3 yards here. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not
Here we
great
go.
field
Here we go.
position.
So they really
Here we
got
go.
zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return.
Blue
Then the
15.
penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed
Back,
out, not in
back,
this
check,
case.
Now Wilson on first down. Steps away. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Metcalf once again the target, but it's going to be second down. Throwing again. Wilson. comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. This is Brown on the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Slice, 90 set, go!
54. Mike's 54.
Off a play action, Tagovailoa. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Kerry Hyder flying in and laying the lumber defensively. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Sanders' kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now. They're a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what?
And his pass is intercepted. Time today. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's get that ball.
They run the counter. Brown. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9.
Mike 57. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Blue striker.
The Mike, watch 57.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Check. Be alert. Be alert.
Hot. Slam.
Spot that.
Now Wilson Flushed out right.
Right here.
And now he's going to use his legs. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Steps away to his left. He'll run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On second down now, it's Carson, and he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
44's Mike. Check.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about. Gerald Everett is tight end, the intended receiver.
Go, 4 down. Hey!
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. He'll try and run it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territories. They need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Here's Wilson.
Another day,
He's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Will Dissly, his first touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are within the extra point of taking the lead. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. This is Jakeem Grant. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Let's go. Good shot, baby. Start fast, start early.
Here we go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
Let's go, D.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
Let's put him on the bus.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right?
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Another costly turnover there, second of this second half. And earlier when I asked you your keys to the second half, you said, hey, it may be trite, but I think it's turnovers. That's coming to fruition.
It certainly is, and let's face it, they named the game after it, right? So isn't it the most important thing?
But the football.
Exactly. They named the game for it. Take care of it.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I'm coming. Hey, switch gears.
Go.
44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check, check.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Carson. And that time, the tackle by Malik Hooker.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Wilson wants to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. That time trying to find Gerald Everett. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Here we go.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. And they take a knee.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
44, Mike, 44. I'm coming.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he was unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Here we go. 44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check, check. 1, 2, 3.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And this one is right through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it. And victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Seahawks, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.